Looking for something different.
Let's not pick that one.
Aberrant Grove. Oh, Aberrant Grove, definitely full of monsters. I quite like the idea of the mystery. That's interesting.
We're gonna solve a murder mystery.
I doubt it.
It would be our own murder.
Yes, these rooms are not what they appear. Well, the pit was what it appeared pretty
The pit was actually pretty clear. There was no bluffing with the pit. It was just a pit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was pretty.
Got me. Next, well, the pit. I mean, fucking it was pit.
So maybe we should go with the murder mystery. Aurelia?
She'll be coming along. She has no input. She seems to have this emergency.
Geráck, since you haven't been here before, I think you're the least qualified to do it. So, what do you think?
So you're just gonna pick the thing I don't pick then?
But no, not necessarily. What do you think?
The closed one.
What? Why?
Geráck smiles. No, I don't know actually. I have no idea.
Well, what do you think?
But give me a minute.
Do 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 do.
Since I did use on that fire, Tempus, would you like some wine?
Well, this one has murder in it, so I say the other one.
Do you have any
But
oils?
the other one has aberrant in it.
No, that's fine.
What was that? Gryph?
But
Anything
asking if you're
with
looking
oil.
for something different.
I do have oil now because the number of times you've asked.
Yeah, please. A nice glug of that would be fantastic.
Even worse, it has grove in it. That's where druids live.
Different can mean anything. Murder just means murder.
But I'm sure you've... I mean, it says tranquil murder. You die slowly in there.
Sounds wonderful.
Quiet death, you know?
So we've swayed you onto the murder then, Geráck.
Well, if you want to go for the
No,
murder,
no,
that's-
we'll go for the other one.
Really? We want to go for the thing that stalks like mutants. Aberrant.
I'll trust Geráck's experience in these things.
You already said I don't have any.
Tempus will actually, can you guys give me a couple of minutes to just enjoy my oil then?
What?
As I said, I gave
Tempus
a glass of
goes,
oil.
sits against the wall and just sips the oil slowly, taking some time to gather his thoughts.
Okay.
Enjoy a nice
Specifically,
glass. I'll have a nice
to
glass of
do
wine.
this.
Recoveries! Recovery!
Sweet, full heal.
I don't know why you guys seem so tired.
You didn't have your eyes gnawed out by bugs.
No.
Illusionary bugs, but bugs.
No.
I guess I didn't.
Also, I did get choked with poison. I have excuses.
Factual statement.
Any of you want to drink while we're just relaxing for a second? Taking a breath?
No, I'm good. Might take a pipe if it's going to take long.
Pour
Tempus
your
just-
glass of wine, hand it to Geráck.
Tempus is taking the time. You see him basically trying to check where all the bugs with quote marks entered his body, and he's just pulling out gears and replacing them in a few moments. That's what he's taking the
It
time
doesn't
to
look
do.
like there's actually any physical damage done to Tempus.
He's more doing it just to bring peace to his mind. That's
Yes.
what's giving him the breather.
Yes, nothing that's that's on the skin.
No cockroaches stole none of his springs.
That's right. You're not a spring cockroach. Yeah.
Oh, they can jump as well.
No.
Doink, doink.
This is the worst day ever, except for the last day.
Okay, Tempus is good. No.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And I have also returned.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys want to explain what happened with the last room? Because Sheep entirely missed that.
I see a lot of attack rolls. I'm worried.
We stuck our head. That's recoveries. I don't know if that's better. We stuck our heads in sleeping bags and had light outside. That did not work. Then we got into a tent and turned light inside the tent while having the room dark, and that worked.
Unfortunately, when we just decided to turn out the lights without being in the tent, we had a lot of us had psychic beetles attack our mind.
That
Yeah.
includes
Okay.
Aurelia. I had her spend a recovery as she was assailed mentally.
That's Okay.
They were crawling everywhere.
I might even use another one.
Mentally assailed. That sounds horrible.
And now we're going into the aberrant death grove. So
first,
Oh.
Yes, maybe
Nice.
maybe
So first we were
sheep,
taking a break,
maybe,
having, like-
maybe sheep will want to read the signs that's in front of us.
Let's see.
Yep.
I like mystery though.
but, I
Yay!
mean, the other one said that darkness would be our salvation,
But-
right?
One of the rooms here was the pit, and that was literally a pit.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I've heard
that
that
as
argument
well.
before.
We were like, is that like the pit of hell? Or is that...
the thing is, the pit and the scorching sands, both of those were actually pretty literal.
Yeah, and none of them were
No,
particularly
no.
nice for me.
It did say, keep your, don't get cold feet. So I mean, that was a little hint.
I mean, we could go for the murder one. I'm really indifferent on this one because
I
either
quite
one
like
could
the
be
murder
better,
one.
and
I'm for the murder personally.
Alright, we go for that then.
I'll go for this one just to be contrary.
Well, I did vote for that one.
Okay,
Seems
really
like
good.
we got-
Dwarfs, I mean, we can go this one. They can go that one.
No, they can't because they locked the door.
That's,
Yeah, they will.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
were the
taking-
ones.
We'll let you have it, but it's on your head if it goes wrong.
Let's open the door.
Tempus Malleator.
Terapsis. okay.
If Trapper showed up here, I'd be okay with Trapper showing up here
Yes,
first.
Tempus opens the door.
Click. Is that
Oh.
empty?
It's actually less impressive than I was hoping.
Yes.
Walk
Tempus
into the
steps into the room.
Oh,
Tempus sees a small sort of shrine area. It is
Oh, great.
lit, and it has 6 crows standing on what they have turned into their makeshift perch.
Great. It's
Okay.
a litter of crows.
well,
Oh,
it's
wait.
not actually that bad.
When all of you step into the room, the door clicks shut behind you.
Oh, a murder. Huh.
You're familiar actually with birds, don't you?
All of them squawk in sort of like eerie synchronicity. And this crow here begins speaking.
Oh my, that's freaky.
Ben, Darren, and Sessa went bird watching. Each child saw 2 birds that no other child saw. Each pair of children saw 2 bluebirds that the 3rd child did not. 2 birds were seen by all 3 children. Ben saw 4 bluebirds. Darren saw 6 bluebirds. Sessa saw 8 bluebirds. How many bluebirds did the children see? How many non-bluebirds did the children see? Ah,
I like
Riddle.
that one. I like this. It's just a riddle one, but play on the word of murder because it's a murder of crows.
So Excel sheet or quick thinking? What do you guys think?
I mean, we did this with Excel sheet when we did the main ones.
I
So-
mean, yeah, but one of those were wrong because the answer was like, none of them are children, or something like that.
No, it was like what knocks or something. It doesn't. And
Yeah.
it was the answer was nothing because it didn't.
That was a literary one, but this might be mathematical, it might be literary.
I think
try
it's a
working it out.
mathematical one.
Try working it
Alright.
out both ways, and we'll see what we get.
Basically says,
So, guys, out of the chalk, let's get to work.
just get out a bit of paper parchment. All of us sit down on the floor, try to figure it out. Tempus will go up to the
Maybe-
crows.
Anyone want chalk or parchment?
Tempus will actually see if any of are all of them black. Just out of pure curiosity, he's not
All-
going to say anything. He's just looking.
All of them look as they are depicted on their tokens.
Okay, right.
I mean, crows are generally black.
Just there was that moment where it was like, "Ugh."
Yep. I wish I was more like awake for this, but I'm sure it's fine.
So each pair of each child saw 2 birds that no other child saw. And they each have 2 unique birds.
Mhm.
Each pair of children saw 2 birds that the third child did not. Is that not just a confirmation of the above statement? Because if each one saw like 2 birds that no other child saw, then by necessity, the other pairs of children must have seen 2 birds that the third did not. I guess unless they saw the same 2 birds that the third did not.
Yeah, that's possible.
Birds were seen by all 3.
Okay, so there has to be at least.
Birds.
There has to be at least. So there's 8 bluebirds
And
saw.
Well, no, it's not just a confirmation. It's because 2 of the children saw the birds that the other child did not see, but then each of them saw a bird that the other children did not see as well.
But some of the birds
That
might
means
be
there
the
must be
same birds, right?
Well, no, because it's a pair in the first one.
And then Ben saw 4 blue birds. Darren saw 6 blue birds. Caesar saw 8. How many birds did the... Let's see, how many non-birds did they saw? Holy shit, does he see 8? Doesn't fit at all. No.
See, I got it in just a second here.
This is why I didn't even start. My brain just does not comprehend riddles of mathematic natures.
I think it's more a logic puzzle.
Let's see, Darren saw 6 bluebirds.
But how can she see 8? That doesn't conclude.
Because she kept seeing the same pair of bluebirds.
That'd be. I mean, there's no way that could be the answer, is there?
I mean, it could be, but
I don't think so.
no, I don't think so either.
I mean, they obviously saw some of the same birds, but I don't know where she gets that many from.
They saw...
So does Cessa necessarily have to be the third child?
That shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Why not? Because each
The
pair
order
of
doesn't
children
matter.
saw 2 birds that the third child.
Oh, are you saying the third child? The third child. I don't think the third child refers to Caesar. If that's what you mean.
You just think it's a general thing?
Each pair of birds. There was each pair of children saw 2
Share
birds that
a-
the others did not. The third child didn't. Not. So just each pair. That means it applies multiple times. The Ben Caesar, Ben Darren, Caesar.
Okay, they saw 10 bluebirds and 4 non-bluebirds.
You sure?
Yep.
I have no idea how you could work that out so quickly.
Well, just before we actually give that answer, let's see. Each child saw 2 birds that no other child saw. That means that's 6 birds right there. 2 birds
Yes,
were
that I
seen by
can
all
agree
3
with.
children. That's another 2 birds in total. 2 birds were seen by... Let's see. Each pair of children saw 2 birds that the third child did not. That's another 6 birds for a total of 14. If you look at those numbers, you can see that Caesar saw exactly 8 birds. It also says that Caesar saw 8 bluebirds. So all of Caesar's seen birds were blue, all 8. Then you can see that 4 of those birds were also seen by Ben, who saw exactly 4 blue birds, which means that all the birds left over are non-blue.
But what about
No, wait.
What about Darren? Saw 6 bluebirds.
Ben saw 8 birds in total, but 4 of those would also already be marked as blue from the data you got from Sessa.
Uh-huh.
And then you can see that Darren has only 2 birds left that aren't already marked by blue from either of those, and he needs to have 6, so it has to be those 2 that have to be blue as well.
Uh-huh. And then we get 4, 8. Right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue, and 4 non-blue.
Yeah.
All right.
That seems to be an answer. GTE should figure it out first.
Sure, Aurelia will say, after just a moment of thinking, no. And it was 10 bluebirds and 4 non-bluebirds.
The crows listen to your answer. And then they sort of waddle and start looking at each other. And then they like congregate together. As if they're like leaning down and discussing the answer you've given.
They don't know the solution to their own riddle? What? Come on, birds.
Finally, the lead crow, who announced the riddle in the first place, will squawk.
That's correct. You may proceed.
Thank you.
Good.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Coming up to this edge reveals another short hallway with 2 possible door choices.
The descent or the fungal palm.
I like climbing, but Geráck
What did we try last time?
We didn't
Do either
cover
of
this route this
You
last
haven't
time.
been on this side.
Oh.
It's new.
I don't like either of these.
I like the idea of the descent, actually.
Like, all of the rooms you've seen on this floor are rooms that you've never gone into.
Huh. Well, if you want to climb, we can do that.
I favor this side.
I mean, descent means dropping as just as valid, right?
You know, I can
Definitely.
literally fly, and so can you.
Yep.
That's 2 of us who are
That's-
going to survive.
That's,
I can
that's why
fly.
I'm okay with it.
I can also
Really?
fly.
Yeah.
Geráck, like, looks down.
I have blankets for parachute.
I have rope. Except from out the rope.
And your Tempest pauses saying, I wonder if it's going to be like the pit.
We'll see.
Probably.
More likely, it's some sort of descend into madness.
That is possible.
Tempest
It
offers
does
up
say-
the door to Dwohurim.
It does say keep a sure grip, so
Yeah, of your mind.
Mind. Well, I'll push it open.
Descent
Let's-
map.
Alright,
what happens.
this door clicks and hums as you swing the door in front of you open, revealing a very small room, a door on the other side, and then, well, that looks like one fucking hell of a chasm there in the middle.
Tempest
Oh,
sort of
that's-
pauses looking in the room and just like thinks, is there any
I'm gonna wait for Skype to reconnect. You're gonna have to repeat that, Gryph. Okay, Gryph, go ahead and repeat your question.
is there any grips in the room? Is it just like all straight tilted to a hole maybe, or
Grips, looking at the walls, no, there does not appear to be any grips along the sides. Walking
ceiling.
up here to the edge, your light sources cannot see the bottom.
Tempus will stay away from the edge. He'll actually just stay close to the wall.
There does appear to be a ladder on this side, which consists of, as you saw in the pit section, a series of like metal bars that are pressed into the wall, or in this case the floor, and lead down into darkness. Because of the quality of your lights being magical, it appears that the metal bars are slick. They are coated with something, and they glisten in the light. One ladder here, one ladder here.
You know, if it's oil, then we just set it on fire, and suddenly it will stop being slick.
You know,
I do have fire spells.
step over, snap his fingers, and try to spark the
Nothing happens.
substance. Not oil.
It's water-based lubricant, my only enemy.
It is the worst.
I mean, there's also a door over here, so might be some other way out than climbing down.
I mean, the door is probably the way out, but there's probably something at the bottom that we need.
Perhaps.
A pressure plate, maybe. Heavy.
Tempus,
If we only had something very heavy, we could just drop down the hole too.
We do.
Just-
I mean, Aurelia will offer that she can take a look at the bottom. Should be easy enough.
All right, sure. Go ahead. I'm just gonna take it here. Beware if it's an animal that tries to, if this is a maw or something.
It is worth noting, as Aurelia looks down at the pit, the light sources as provided by Dark and Manaki's characters do not reach the bottom. If you jump, you're descending into pitch darkness.
Geráck will throw down a torch.
That would make climbing
Throw
difficult.
down a torch, or give
That's it.
Aurelia a torch.
Fine, give Aurelia the torch.
You know, throwing down might
throwing one-
actually plenty.
Yeah.
Might not be bad.
See how deep it is.
If you have a couple anyway.
I only have one, but
You only can buy
You only bring
one
one torch?
torch.
yeah, I used one before. I did have two.
That's,
How does your light work, Manaki? Is it just like a light spell on you, or?
I think so.
We usually don't
Let
need
me
that many
check
torches,
for you.
though.
Check that light spell for you.
Because I know mine just creates lights around me. I can kind of position them, but
Have light. I can make a fairly wide and consistent field of light. It glows from my staff, or small elemental filling in the circles around me. It's not bright enough to dazzle anyone of creatures of the underworld.
okay. I
It's basically
I was
like
mainly curious,
light
for example-
appears around me. I'm just my staff
Okay.
shine like Gandalf, right? That's basically
was just checking, could you just apply it to an object and we just throw it down?
no. It's not that funny anymore. Don't be shining
You
my
can't cast it on the gold coin and then throw it ahead of you into the darkness.
Gold coin? That'd be a waste. Use copper.
Yeah, but
Or-
let's throw
crossbow
the
bolt.
torch then.
I need that bag of
I think
critters.
Geráck lights a torch and chucks it down. It falls for... That might be beyond 75 feet before you see it be smothered because the light falls into a water-like substance down at the bottom, and the light goes out.
And we don't hear any other sounds down there.
You hear a small splash as the torch
Right.
goes in.
Right.
It looks like the ladder on the two ladders on either side go all the way down into that substance at the bottom.
Eldritch scream.
As the great evil one is awoken, and a tentacle reaches up and latches.
Yes. Whoever goes down there should bring a cup or something to bring some of this substance up again.
Just an empty bottle or something.
Well, light is the main problem currently. Going down there shouldn't be much of a problem out of character due to the amazing ability of Leave on Wind, which means I can fall 30 feet per level without taking damage as long as I'm adjacent to a wall, tree, or other physical object.
It's just like wall sliding.
Unfortunately, we don't
In-
have light.
I can magic missile you continuously as you fall down.
Didn't like that one.
Please
That would
don't.
definitely
I mean, I mean, the other idea I
Light
had
your
was
clothes
basically...
on fire. I mean,
basically, the other idea I'd have would basically be Geráck holding a rope and lowering even me or Dwohurim down enough to bring light.
like a little angel.
I mean, I could.
Well, I mean, it's good that you're volunteering.
I mean, I'm not actually that bad at climbing.
You can make like tons of dancing lights, right? That's what you said before.
I can create 4 of them around myself.
Yeah, see, that's great. I can only make one light.
I
And I need it in my
and
staff.
sit here and it will be fine.
Yeah, like fishing.
Yeah, so in case I fall, here's some rope.
Yep. Geráck will
Yeah,
sit
we
over
have-
here in the corner.
Yeah, we have plenty of rope. We just hold onto it, and if you fall, then we'll get you back
go.
up.
So Leon
Oh.
will climb, basically.
Yeah, Leon will climb down with some rope, I suppose.
Need to get
Okay.
a flashlight.
See what's down here.
So, how are you are you just like throwing like the rope one end down there? Are you like tying it
No,
around yourself?
Geráck has.
Yes, I'm
tied
aware
down
of who
myself.
has one end of the rope.
Tied around his waist.
So, you're going to use that rope and then like just climb down like one of the like flat ends rather than like on the ladder?
I mean, yeah, the ladder.
Use the
Might as
ladder.
well use it. Yeah, might as well use the ladders. Better than in your
I'm
house,
guessing.
so.
I'm guessing. I like you. We're not gonna throw down the entire rope. Like,
No.
gonna pull it down.
You're holding the majority of the
It's
rope.
a safety, basically.
All right, I need a dexterity strength check from you, Spider.
Okay. Can do so.
Just don't lose your clear grip.
That's a 2.
That is so thoroughly having lost grip. Geráck, I'm gonna need a strength-based skill check for you.
Yep.
If you fail, you're letting go of this rope and he's plummeting.
Oh,
Ooh. That's
We
bad.
do this. You know.
As a 15,
I rolled a 2. Is there
he,
any chance I can
he
have-
botched this by 10.
yeah.
Good thing I didn't volunteer.
His boots just completely fucking slipped off the rungs. His hands, whoop, off they go.
Can I like do a thing, a free action?
No.
Oh damn it!
Yeah.
What did you have in mind, man?
Feather fall.
Well, with that sort of botch, I suppose he would have been close enough to be within your nearby. Is that your range for Featherfall nearby?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay. Sure. Prevent rather than Geráck having to make a strength-based skill check, you can cast Featherfall on Leon.
Yeah. I guess it's the first time I'm using my utility for something useful, so you know.
You
Yeah,
know,
we could have just used that in the first place.
with that skill check, he pretty much does fall like a few rungs down. So, all right. Leon will be sort of like dangling here in the middle of the fucking pit then, having completely lost his grip or traction with the wall as
Like
he
a feather.
slowly descends down. The dancing lights following around. You will fall for... Let's see, how long does the spell last? As you're falling a ridiculous
1d8
distance,
hours.
letting you glide down the ground over a round or two. I think that the fall for 80 feet will be sufficient enough. I'm not going to be physics science picky about this. Leon, you are going to descend further down. Your dancing lights will cast for you as you reach the peripheral vision of it. You've fallen, it's going to be a total of 80 feet. And down here at the bottom, which you are falling into right now, face first, is 4 feet of a thick water-like substance. And you will fall gently right into that, and it'll cover you. But you can stand up and get yourself out.
Okay.
It is very extremely difficult for you to stand. It's almost as if the traction under your boots is just about fucking gone.
Is there anything in the water-like substance?
Yeah, well, let's see here. There is some text written along the wall that says, in order to bypass this room, all of your companions must have their feet touch this floor.
Leon shall call this up.
How many
Why?
feather falls do you have?
I have nothing more left to give.
Well, when it comes to the rope, if Geráck wants to tie it to the rung.
Yeah, I
Well-
guess I could do that.
See, Leon's hands are also now going to be covered in that thick water-like substance. The friction, the traction, the ability to grab has been greatly diminished. It's as if his hand just goes whoop.
This will be fun.
We're also going to have to get back out of the whole thing. Getting
Well,
down there is easy enough.
A utility effect that says until the end of battle would be 5 minutes?
Yes, outside of combat.
Okay, so I could levitate down and then up again,
Yes.
I think.
You
Yes.
would,
You can do that.
Yeah, you would certainly be able to do that. That takes care of
You also have your
Yeah.
your ring, right?
Yeah, but I shouldn't use that, should I?
Yeah,
I'll
something
wait
on me.
because it seems like I can do this pretty easily. So
Well, I mean, do you have the 5th level utility spot? Because you could cast Levitate on a nearby willing ally instead of yourself and then use your ring.
no, I think it's only 3rd level.
Uh,
Just me.
oh,